Hello students, now we will start chapter oscillations. First of all, we will discuss periodic motion. Students, any motion which repeats itself over a regular interval of time is called periodic motion. Simple definition: any motion which repeats itself after a regular interval of time is called periodic motion. There are some common examples of this motion. First, the motion of the pendulum of a wall clock is a periodic motion. Second, the motion of Earth about its axis is periodic motion. And the vibration of a particle around its mean position is also an example of periodic motion. Now we will compare about periodic motion and oscillation. Periodic motion and oscillation. Students, as we know, oscillatory or vibratory motion is the back and forth motion of a body. Oscillatory motion is the back and forth motion of a body about a fixed position. Which is called, this fixed position is called mean position. This mean position is the midpoint between the extreme positions. This mean position is the midpoint between two extreme positions. between two extreme positions. Okay, we can conclude that this is to be noted that all oscillatory motion are periodic. All oscillatory motion are periodic. All oscillatory motions are periodic, but all periodic motions are not oscillatory. But all periodic motion are not oscillatory. Okay, this was some points about periodic and oscillatory motion. Okay students, now we will discuss simple harmonic motion. Simple harmonic motion, which is in short represented as SHM. Simple harmonic motion. This motion is a special case of oscillatory motion. This motion is a special case of oscillatory motion in which the displacement, it is to be noted that this is a special case. This is a special case of oscillatory motion. This is a special case of oscillatory motion in which the displacement, velocity and acceleration, third velocity, second velocity and third acceleration. Displacement, velocity and acceleration of the oscillatory body, acceleration of the oscillatory body can be expressed in terms of simple harmonic body, can be expressed in terms of simple harmonic, expressed in terms of simple harmonic sine or cosine, functions of sine or cosine functions of time. Okay, I repeat once again. Simple harmonic motion is a special case of oscillatory motion in which the displacement, velocity and acceleration of the oscillatory body can be expressed in terms of simple harmonic sine or cosine functions of time. Okay. Further, in simple harmonic motion, the acceleration of the particle undergoing this motion is directly proportional to its displacement. This point is liable to be, this point is to be remembered, that the acceleration of the particle undergoing simple harmonic motion is directly proportional to its displacement. Acceleration of the particle undergoing simple harmonic motion is directly proportional to its displacement, from the mean position, directly proportional to its displacement from the mean position, and always remain directed towards mean position, toward mean position. Okay. Now we will discuss about simple harmonic oscillations. For this, we make a diagram. In this diagram, there is a spring to which a mass is attached. There is a spring constant K, and with this spring a mass M is attached. Okay. There are 4 positions of this spring mass system. Okay. This is the diagram. Let us consider a spring mass system. Let us consider a spring mass system. Consider a spring mass system in which one end of a spring is attached to mass M. One end of a spring is attached to mass M. Spring is attached to mass M, and other end of the spring is attached to a rigid support. यानी other end of the spring is immovable to a rigid support. when mass and is slightly displaced, when mass is slightly displaced from its equilibrium position, from its equilibrium position, slightly displaced from its equilibrium position, it began to oscillate. It begin to oscillate to and fro about its mean position. Oscillate to and fro about its mean position. To and fro about its mean position, which is represented by O. This is the mean position represented by O. The A represents the amplitude of the oscillations. Okay students, after stretching to a distance A, now understand with the help of this diagram. After stretching to a distance A, on right side, the restoring force developed in the spring. Restoring force is a natural force which exists in a spring, and this force opposes the change in the natural dimensions of the spring. Okay, after stretching a distance A on right side, the restoring force F develops in the spring, which oppose stretching and pull the mass backward left. जब ये इधर जाता है तो इसमें स्ट्रेचिंग रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स डेवलप हो जाती है, वो इसके स्ट्रेच होने का अपोज करती है और मास को इधर खींचती है लेफ्ट साइड की तरफ, तो मास लेफ्ट साइड की तरफ आता है. ओके, जब when mass toward left due to force, mass accelerate toward mean position. Now mass, since force is toward mean position, which is represented by O, mass, the force is toward mean position and mass is stretched toward mean position. Due to this force, mass accelerate toward mean position and velocity of mass increases. Now since force is toward mean position toward O, the velocity, the acceleration also in the direction toward force, and velocity of the mass increases. At any instant, the magnitude of force F, the magnitude of restoring force F, magnitude is directly proportional to distance. Magnitude of force F, which is called as restoring force, is directly proportional to displacement of mass, which is represented by S, displacement of S. Then magnitude of this force is given by F, since force is directly proportional to X, so force is given by F equal to minus kx. The minus sign, where k is the constant of proportionality and it is called spring constant, and its value depends on the material of the spring. The minus sign in this expression is because the force developed always opposes the displacement of the mass. Force developed always displacement of the mass, which is represented by displacement is represented by x. Okay, the SI unit of K spring constant is Nm-1 Newton per meter. Okay, when mass m moves toward left of the position. Now consider this diagram fourth. The mass is moved toward left of the mean position. Moves toward left of the mean position. The direction of S is again toward mean position. The direction of F restoring force is again toward mean position O. That is why acceleration in simple harmonic oscillation is always directed toward mean position. Okay, this is the reason that acceleration in simple harmonic motion or oscillation is always directed toward mean position. Oscillation is always directed toward mean position because the direction of force is always toward mean position. Okay students, now if we draw a diagram between force and displacement, draw a diagram or graph between force and displacement. The graph will comes to be in this axis. X displacement is represented, and in this axis or on this axis force F is represented. Now the diagram will come to be this shape. This is the origin O. Above the origin the force is positive and below the origin the force is negative. Okay, this is the graph between F और A. फोर्स और एक्सीलरेशन, या तो फोर्स या एक्सीलरेशन और डिस्प्लेसमेंट के बीच में ये ग्राफ है. नो वी विल टॉक अबाउट एक्सीलरेशन. एक्सीलरेशन in simple harmonic motion. Acceleration in simple harmonic motion. Since restoring force in this case is given by F equal to minus kx. Restoring force is given by F equal to kx. Since F is also given by F equal to ma, then with the help of this expression we can find out the acceleration of a particle or a body undergoing simple harmonic oscillation. According this relation, A is given by A equal to minus k upon m into x, or A equal to minus omega square x. Okay, this is the expression. Here omega represents the angular velocity. velocity of oscillating body. This is the expression for acceleration of the particle, where m is the mass of the simple oscillator, a is its acceleration, and omega is angular frequency or angular velocity. From equation 1, this is equation 1. From equation 1 we have in differential form d square x upon dt equal to, this quantity represents acceleration, and according equation 1 the acceleration is given by minus omega square x. Then we have d square x upon dt equal to minus omega square x. On solving the above differential equation, on solving the above differential equation, we find x equal to a sin omega t plus phi naught, okay, or x equal to a cos omega t plus phi naught. These two expression give the displacement of the particle undergoing oscillatory motion. These displacement can be represented in the form of sine and cosine functions, okay. Now we discuss some terms. Terms related to simple harmonic motion. Terms related to simple harmonic motion. Since a simple harmonic motion can be represented as x equal to a sin omega t plus phi or a sin 2 pi nu plus phi naught sin 2 pi nu plus phi naught or equal to a sin equal to a sin 2 pi upon t plus phi naught, okay. This equation, all these are the equation for displacement of a particle undergoing simple harmonic motion. This equation is in the form of angular frequency or angular velocity of the particle, which is represented by omega. This equation is in the form of angular frequency, which is represented by nu, and this equation is in the form of time period of a particle undergoing simple harmonic motion. In this equation, the symbols represents x represents displacement, a represents amplitude, omega represents angular frequency, phi naught represent epoch, nu represents frequency, and t represent time period. Of the oscillatory particle. Now we discuss these terms separately. First of all, we take amplitude. Which is represented by A. Amplitude is the maximum displacement. Of particle about mean position. Time period. T. Time period is the time to complete one oscillation. By the oscillator. Okay, it is given by t equal to 2 pi upon omega. Where omega is angular frequency. We will talk about frequency. Frequency of a particle executing simple harmonic motion is its number of oscillations per unit time. Number of oscillations per unit time. It is represented by nu, and it is given by nu equal to 1 upon t, where nu is frequency or t is the time period. Or we can get another relation by placing the value of time period from above equation. Nu equal to 1 upon 2 pi upon omega, or which is equal to omega upon 2 pi. Okay, this is the frequency. Now we will discuss phase. Or epoch. The phase of a vibrating particle at any instant. Describe its phase of a vibrating particle at any instant. Describe its state of motion. Describe its state of motion. State of motion means that is the phase of a particle, phase of a particle, the phase of a particle undergoing simple harmonic motion. Okay, and the phase also provide us information about displacement, velocity and acceleration. Displacement, velocity and acceleration. Okay, so these were the terms related to the simple harmonic motion. Okay student, thanks.